Well, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to week one of January neighborhood groups. Most of you guys have either kicked off your group and met for the first time, or you're getting ready to meet for the first time at some point later on this week. But man, we are so excited for what God's going to do through your groups. And we've kind of gotten in a rhythm here that every time that we launch new groups, we always want to have some fun with you and give you the opportunity to win. So hang out to the end of this video for your chance to win free dinner for your group. And I would love to be able to deliver that and spend some time hanging out with you guys on the night that we bring it. So hang out to the end. I'll have a question for you to reply back on and have kind of the contest rules. But we're going to give away free dinner to one group to celebrate kicking off groups for January. Well, speaking of winning things, we all want to know, what is a win? How do we win? If you think about it, sports have scoreboards. In our jobs, we get performance reviews. We get reports back. When we were in school, we got report cards. So we all want to know, what does it look like to win? And as a neighborhood group leader, we want to make it super simple and super clear for what a win would look like for you as a leader and for your group. And these aren't anything new. It's not anything surprising. And to be honest, it's not anything profound. But I always like to keep that in front of us so that we can be focused on where we are headed. That way we're going the right direction. So regardless of whether your group is doing the sermon series-based curriculum, or maybe you guys have decided that a slightly different direction is better. We got some people doing like gospel primer. We've got some people doing some studies through the book of the Bible. These wins are consistent for every neighborhood group. So you guys ready? Here we go. Here's how you can be sure that your group can win this winter group cycle. Number one, the first win is to connect. To connect. As a church, we are all about connecting people to Jesus and one another. And how we do that is by loving where we are. And so small groups that are meeting in homes, cafes, our men's groups, women's groups, the number one goal of that is to take people from a weekend experience, a weekend service, and take them out and get them into a home or a coffee shop or whatever to get in a smaller circle where the wins can be defined. So what we want to encourage you to do is, as you're connecting with people, the study is great. The materials are awesome, and those will lead you into a great conversation, but we really want you to spend some time just getting to know each other, become friends, spend some time connecting with people, and if something comes up to where you go, man, we just need to get rid of the study for tonight, and maybe we're going to watch the game, or maybe we're just going to hang out, or maybe somebody's got a life situation going on that is more important than the study materials, put those to the side. Just connect with the people there. People do this over food too, so share some meals together. Just spend some time hanging out together. But the number one goal, if we could look back at the end of the winter and say, man, we really connected well as a group, then that is a win for us. The second thing is to pray. To pray. As a pastor, you'd expect to hear that from me, and we all feel guilty that we don't pray enough. But the couple things that we really want to challenge and encourage you to do is we want you to learn how to pray with each other and for each other. And we want you to learn how to pray for your community, that God would begin a disciple-making movement right where you are, as you guys love where you are. So the first part of that is, as a leader, we want you to lead the way in asking your group to pray for you. Be specific. Give them some ways that they could be praying about what's going on actually in your life. Don't, the prayer requests that we all get in groups, don't give them like, hey, my cousin's uncle's cat is sick with leukemia, and so I need you to pray for the cat. Like that, we all get those prayer requests. We've been in groups that have done that. That's okay. Should we be praying for that? Well, it's a cat. No, we don't need to be praying for the cat. But what we do need to be doing is we just need to be praying for each other. And as you share your prayer requests, as you share your burdens with each other and come alongside of each other and pray, that connecting piece happens, but then God has the opportunity to work in our lives and we get to celebrate what He does. The second thing is we want to align our hearts to prayer for what God wants in our neighborhoods and in our workplaces, in our community. So we've attached a guide for some ways that you can be praying for the community as a whole. So connect, pray, and then finally, the last thing that we could do that would be a win for a neighborhood group is reach out. We want you, as a result of what's taking place in your home, to find a way to tangibly reach out and touch the life of somebody else. I shared an example of this in our update last week, of how a group kind of adopted a family in need, took care of some bills, and is taking meals to them. It could be an example like that. It could be you partnering with an organization to come alongside them and serve in ways that they're already doing it. or it could be as a result of praying and asking God to open up your hearts and minds and your eyes to the people around you. Maybe He'll bring somebody in your path or an opportunity in your path where you guys can serve together. A great way to be thinking about this is Easter is coming up right around the corner. We are going to make Easter a really big deal here at Southeast again. I mean, Jesus came out of the grave. So one of the ways your group can be thinking about reaching out is maybe some creative ways to invite some friends to join you on Easter, and then just serving here on the weekends, because we're going to have a lot of people coming to the Indiana campus and to all of our campuses at Southeast where they haven't been here before. But we want you to find a creative way to reach out. There's a guide attached with some opportunities and just some ideas to get you going, but I'm excited to hear what you guys come up with and how you decide to reach out this winter. All right, so there's the wins. Connect, pray, reach out. And now it's your chance to win some dinner for your group. So what I want you to do, we normally do some sort of trivia. I figure get all that stuff out of the way. No trivia this time, nothing cheesy. What I would love to hear is just reply back to this email with how your group is planning on connecting, reaching out, or praying, and what that's going to look like for your group. Just give us an idea of what you're doing. And when you do that, you will be entered a drawing where we're going to give away that food. So just reply back. Tell us how you're building connecting opportunities within your group. Tell us how you're praying for each other. Tell us a creative way that you're planning on reaching out. Share that story with us, and then we'll be happy to enter your name in the drawing, and we're going to give away dinner next week. So be sure to check back and see if you won. All right, guys, we're praying for you as you've kicked off or getting ready to kick off your groups. Looking forward to hearing the awesome stuff and looking forward to joining you here in a couple weeks with some free dinner if your group wins. Talk to you soon, guys.